Fluval.
I'm Christy.
Fluval.
I'm Christy.
Fluval.
I'm intern Christy. I'm here too.
No. Only Fluval.
No, I'm here. No, Christy's here too. Intern Christy's here too. I'm here.
Hello and welcome to Gotham Earth, where I, Fluval, famous loner,
Hello. I'm intern
with no sidekick or extended Fluv family at all.
Fluval.
Yes, intern National Comics.
I'm here. Hello, everyone. I'm intern Christy. Hello, everyone. Yes, hail Fluval.
Hail me.
Clapping. That's what we want to see.
Clap
Claps.
for me and my old chum here,
Claps.
intern.
I'm your chum. I'm intern Christy. Hello, everyone. I'm intern
Yes,
Christy.
intern Charlie. Great overalls, says CPL 33020. There is a cat here as well. Studio cat.
Thank you so much. This is Studio Cat. Welcome, everyone, to the Fluv Cave.
Holy Fluv Cave.
It only cost 1,000 interns' lives to build. Isn't it glorious? I'm so pleased and so excited that we're showing you all how glorious Fluval is.
Yes, how great I am.
In his great
I'm the
Fluv
world's
Cave.
greatest trivia master.
Yes, this
It
is the
says so on my
Fluv
comics.
Cave. Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hello, I'm intern Christy. No, A-Cab.
No, I'm
here.
no cop.
No, A-Cab. Wait, who is this? Where's Fluval? All I see is the Batman.
So
you're right.
here's a little secret.
I'm your pittance.
By day, I'm Grand Trivia Master Fluval. And by night, I'm the world famous crime committer, the Fluval.
Yes.
My identity is known to none but you, our loyal followers.
Absolutely. No, that's absolutely true, Fluval. No one knows who you are?
No one knows who I am except for our loyal followers.
Except, yeah, we're not hearing enough Nirvana. That's true. Not enough email flufs. Oh, well, why don't we sort of echo the Batman you're talking about? There we go. Is Dave Fluval a billionaire, though? That is a really good question because we have something new to show all of you that we're really excited about Fluval.
We sure do.
Fluval. We sure do. Everyone, check out Fluval's precious jewels.
These are
Look
my
at these
pride.
beautiful
These are my pride and joy, these precious,
jewels.
expertly cut jewels.
Aren't they glorious? They're so pretty, and we're so happy to have them. We're going to be showing you all around the Fluv Cave because that's
Absolutely.
what this particular broadcast is about.
You're going to get to see my atomic batteries, which I, of course,
family
have to
jewels.
set to
We
power.
are shocked. Fluval, tell them that they're not your dad.
You're not my father.
Right? So
You're
irreplaceable.
also not my mother.
So priceless. The decanters, watching when they were unfairly cut down in...
Well, my decanter is Grand Emperor Acqueon, who obviously still exists. So,
absolutely still exists.
Curse you and your
Don't-
extended heresy, Stephen Premel. First you say I love farts, our heart farts. And
Grand
I think
Emperor
I handled
Acqueon
that like a
exists.
champ. I think I really showed emotional restraint in how I responded to that.
Yeah, no, Grand Emperor Acqueon definitely still exists.
I was
Grand Emperor
decanted.
Acqueon was not destroyed in a freak intern-related accident. They still totally exist, and they're absolutely running everything. And look at these beautiful jewels.
Look at my jam.
Priceless, priceless jewels.
That's true. Each pearl would have flown off the Grand Emperor's necklace
True.
to become a different universe.
That's entirely true, and like that only kind of happened. So
Doctor Strange is going to be journeying through those jewels in a movie coming soon to your dimension. That's right, we are the multiverse of madness.
we are, and it's mostly because Fluval refuses to go to anger management courses.
Never!
But we're so excited about how nice these jewels are. We should probably get to showing them the rest of the Fluv Cave, shouldn't we, Fluval?
We probably should, but, you know, before we do that, I just want to make sure that you all know you should support us on Patreon.
You should.
Because your Patreon funding is used to acquire many precious artifacts, including my priceless gems. And if you do, you'll get some exclusive stickers, such as these sound effect stickers.
And some are sparkly.
Some are very sparkly. Speaking
some
of,
are sparkly.
Where did my jewels go?
Fluval!
Where are my jewels?
Where are the jewels?
Where are my jewels? Stephen Premel,
They're
did you
not
steal
here.
my jewels?
Fluval!
First you
Fluval.
slander me and then you thieved from me.
Fluval,
What?
look. This
Huh?
radio artifact was
Ooh.
left
Let's
in
tweet
the
it.
place of the jewels. I think perhaps if I tune in,
Okay.
a message has been left to us.
Is this thing on? I can never get the cabling right.
Oh, it's okay, Mr. J. I gotcha. There we go. That should be fixed now.
Ugh.
See, I had to swap the microphone cable out for another one because this one was encrusted in sugar. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Jester?
Well, my voice was coming through a little
God, it was
graty,
glitter.
so I was trying to make it sound sweet.
That's not exactly how it works, Mr. J.
Well, I
Mr.
know
J.
that now, Manny. Wait, is it on?
Well, yeah, I told you that.
Ah, you should have told me louder, my little doll. Anyways, hello, Fluval. You may not know me, but I know you. I am the
Of
Jester.
course.
And this is my amazing life partner, Mannny-Quinn.
Hi, you soggy sillies. Well, I bet you're really missing those jewels right now.
We are.
Too bad you can't use them for any of your nefarious shenaniganery,
Shenaniganery, my little doll. And yes, Fluval, you may notice that your precious gems are missing.
Yes, I did.
That is no accident. For you see,
No.
I, Jester, have stolen your gems, leaving you with what I believe is an appropriate payment for a
What is
trivia
it?
master. Questions.
Oh.
Worthless, trivial questions.
What?
I
What?
found while digging through some of my colleagues' old stuff.
Oh, you mean that weirdo who always wears the weird clashing question mark outfit?
Yeah, the man was truly lacking in fashion when he made up for in madness. In any case, you'll never see those gems again, Fluval.
I will recover my gems.
Jester, out! How do I...
Oh.
Manny, how do I turn this thing off?
Wait, but Mr. J,
Okay.
aren't the gems still quantumly entangled with those questions from the last time we did that? So if the questions were to be answered,
Oh.
they would completely revert their quantum state, thus completely reversing the tachyon
course, of
drive.
course. We all know
and
how
oh
that
my
works.
gosh, they're polarity reversed. They just go straight back to Fluval and Christie.
Yes.
Yes.
But, I mean, what really are the chances of that? He's a fish and she's a robin. How smart can they be? No. I think we've really
I'm very smart.
We're about to change the multiverse in some extremely significant ways. Mostly by...
That clown Prince of Capers has pilfered my collection.
Oh no! How dare they?
How
But Fluval,
dare they? Yes,
Fluval.
intern correspondence.
It sounds like we have the way of getting them back. They
Yes.
mentioned someone who we could call in maybe to help us with these questions.
They did.
But mostly at Fluval, they
Yes.
left you trivia questions to be answered. I mean, that's so silly of them because you're a trivia master. You could obviously answer all of these questions.
I could.
The plan.
They're wondering if
that.
they have to ace the questions to recover my jewels.
Now that's a good question that I do not know the
I
answer
would
to.
say the answer is I have to know the answer to every question because it's a test of me, Fluval, not a test of you, lowly third-dimensional beings. But you can play along at
Yes.
home because
And you
maybe I'll
should.
get new jewels if you ace everything, new, extra shinier jewels.
Absolutely.
Yes. So they mentioned
Fluval.
someone.
Yeah, do you think
on
that we
the
can
tape.
do this alone?
I don't. I mean, I think we could, yes, but I don't think that maximizes the entertainment value, which is obviously what I care the most
Oh,
about.
absolutely.
To make the show as entertaining as possible while we solve
That's
this
true.
crime. So I think I know two beings.
Two beings?
Two beings who may be
Oh,
able to
yeah.
answer this question.
I have
Help
their
us out.
numbers.
Okay.
I have them on speed dial.
Dial them up. intern's cellular phone.
Welcome! Hello there!
Hello.
Hello!
It's none other but our dear friend Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler!
I have a riddle for you.
Oh, you do?
Riddle me this then, Paul
The
Dano.
Fluval, if you are the greatest trivia master, then riddle me this.
Riddles aren't really trivia, but I'll allow it.
They can be long and hard, and they have cum in them. What are they?
I believe these are human extremities.
Human extremities? Are you sure? Just human?
Is that
Not
your
only human.
final
They're third-dimensional
answer?
extremities.
The Fluval?
Are they? I believe they are
Is that
penises.
no cucumbers? It's cucumbers. What's wrong with you?
it's cucumbers.
See, this is why I'm not the riddle master, Riddler.
So not turgid members, not the sex
It's
part.
the sex. Oh, this
It
is
is
embarrassing
It
for
is
me.
not the sex part.
Slutty Paul Dano.
This is why we need your help, Slutty Paul Dano.
This is true, but we have one more person who I was calling. They're on the line. Let's patch them in.
Yes, let's patch them in now. Everyone's happy we're patching them in. Here we go. Dr. Crime!
It's Dr. Crimes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Crime is happy to be here.
Oh, we're so glad you're here. So, I'm assuming that both of you know why we called you here today.
Riddle
No.
me this.
What?
I have no idea why you called me here today.
We're also getting a question
Why?
from you. Are you a medical doctor, or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
have a PhD on the subject of crimes?
Yeah. What's your deal?
Yes.
Perfect answer.
Well, that answers
Yes.
that.
That answers that. Paul F. Tompkinson and Pilgrim hat. Who knows who
That's
that
our
is?
competitive advantage. We have two
Yeah.
Pauls.
So,
Paul F. Tompkins, Dr. Crime.
Dr.
It's
Crime.
Dr. Crime. This is Dr. Crime. Hello.
We're here
welcome,
because-
both of you. Please, Fluval.
Thank
explain.
you. Where we need you because my precious, precious jewels have been pilfered
Yes, they
and
have.
stolen by the devious Jester and their sidekick. Manny-Quinn.
Dastardly.
The
Their life
dastardly.
partner. They're actually
the devious.
committed life partners. You know, they're sort of like equal in their operation, even though he is sort of known as the face, but like Manny-Quinn is actually a respected equal part of their duo.
Of course.
Precisely.
Of course. Single Walk Run wants to know how much student debt do you have, Dr.
A lot. It's why I turned to a life of crime.
That makes sense. Yeah, that absolutely tracks. That tracks. But you're
did not
Yes.
go to college.
Why not?
I couldn't afford. I'm like a poor person, canonically.
I
Canonically, that is
understand
true.
completely.
wow. We're so glad that you're here.
Yes, thank you both for joining us in this incredible
as
caper.
Fluval mentioned, his precious jewels were
Yes.
stolen.
They were.
And they were exchanged with quantumly entangled trivia questions that we need to answer in order to get the jewels back. And we thought, why not call up the two people that are next to each other in my speed dial to help us?
There's
How
a
does
pretty
that
big-
sound, Slutty Paul Dano? It's the Riddler and Dr. Crimes.
There's pretty big gaps in our speed dial.
A dubious
Different.
plan, but an even more clever solution. You did the right thing by calling me here.
Thank you so much, Dr. Crimes. Oh my god, we're totally going to do this, Fluval. It's going to be great.
But what do you say, Slutty Paul Dano,
If
as
I'm
the
being
Riddler?
honest, I mostly do riddles, but we'll see how it works. I don't know. See how it works out.
no one should be teaming up to take down capitalism. I have a really, really excellent season finale for Late Stage Capitalism who will survive, so...
Don't cancel our show.
I mean, smooching might happen. We don't know.
Smooch. Oh, they're going for... Oh, no. Slutty Paul Dano.
Yeah!
Dr. Crimes is backed away.
Crimes backed away.
Now that's a crime. And
That's
if you
a
want to help
crime.
us solve the crime of my stolen jewels, you can go to crowd.live and enter the code VYWAF or use that handy little QR code there. This is the best night, says
This is the
Stephen
best
Premel.
night.
I
This is the
agree.
best night. So while people are joining this trivia, I see that there's some information behind you, Slutty Paul Dano, as the Riddler. Have you already been investigating a crime?
There has been some investigation. Let's see. Is the Batman? Question mark?
Ooh.
Good
That
question.
leads to the sex part,
Oh, of course.
and then that leads to, is it me? Am I?
I
the
like-
sex part?
I really like that question mark. I like how it shows a cucumber.
Yes, look
yeah.
at that cucumber. Cucumbers
Yeah.
are cowardly and superstitious
It's
lust.
true. Mm.
A delicious, delicious cucumber for me.
A delicious. Oh, no.
All for
There
you.
we go.
Dr. Crimes, how would you feel if you were suddenly running the show?
Now, what would your show look like, Dr. Crimes?
It would involve tying a lot of damsels to the railroad tracks, I can tell you that much.
I love that. Definitely love that. That sounds like a great reality show. Will it crush? Is that what would happen?
We have 12 players who have joined us, by the way, to help solve this case. We have Ankle Stan, Dr. Crimes, Bootleg Bartman Returns, The Piddler, the Riddler but with piss, Bat CPL Gonna Fall Asleep, Sad Emo Rich Boy, Jazzman, Ryan Batman, Poison Pothos. Pothos.
Oh, like a pothos plant.
Like
Those
a
are
pothos
super
plant, exactly.
trendy
It's a
right
very
now.
good
They're
name.
so trendy. So trendy.
And so we now have 15 of you joining us.
I
So
have a
perhaps
feeling
we should.
Batman's going to win. He's the world's greatest detective. The only one smart enough to bring down Dr. Crimes.
Perhaps Dr. Crimes, but you
But
do,
you're smart
you think
enough
that
to-
but you do think that Fluval that we can solve this crime, right?
I can
we
get
get
my
the
jewels
back.
back,
Do you
right,
think we're
Dr.
smart enough to
Crime?
get the jewels
With
back?
me on your side, I have no doubt within my mind.
Okay.
Phew.
Excellent.
That's a relief.
Phew.
That's a
I do
big
always
relief.
like to check in with Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler. Are there any kinds of conspiracies going on that would lead us to doubt
Ooh.
Dr. Crime's assessment that we ourselves can recapture the jewels with our audience? Is
Riddle
Dr.
me
Crime's...
This riddle. Let me start over. Riddle me.
Riddle you what?
me this.
Okay.
What
What am I
holds
riddling you? Oh,
your
sorry.
bun
I'll start over
firmly?
again.
Okay, let me
Start over.
Start over
Let's
again.
start over one more time. Let's.
Okay.
If you are.
Wait, what's the riddle?
Is it a riddle?
Riddle what?
Who
Okay,
am I riddling?
Riddle me. Okay, no, wait, let me start
You-
over. Here,
Riddle you
riddle,
that.
riddle me this. Riddle me this.
Oh,
Riddle
he
you
wants a
that.
riddle. They want a riddle, Fluval. They want...
Riddle
What's
me
a
this.
black, white, and red all over?
Fucking newspaper or some shit? I don't know.
Yes, you are truly the master of riddles.
Oh,
The
clever!
Wrong! The answer was a baby zebra with diaper rash.
That's right. Dr. Crime sussed out that was a multi-select on that riddle.
That was.
I have also heard a penguin in a blender.
Oh, you
yep.
again?
Yep.
Or a
Another one of the
nun
multi-select.
falling down the stairs.
Yeah, you're right. It was
A
one of those
lemon
fun ones.
falling down the stairs?
A nun.
Oh,
A
okay,
nun,
yes.
a servant of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, they would be black, white,
Like
and
the
red
new
all
Paul
over.
Verhoeven movie
Quite.
with the sexual nun.
Quite. Or a newspaper beating a man to death. That
or
too.
MC Escher dying.
Escher dying, yes.
Ooh,
Yes, Benedetta, thank you. The name was escaping me. Much like Jester will not. And we have Ishface, Slutty CBC, Good Night, Batmite, and Court of Owls Can't Say Come joining our game, meaning we have 19 out of 20 players in. So I think it's time to get our investigation started.
Ooh, I'm so excited. We're totally going to get those jewels back. We totally are.
We've got everything under control thanks to Dr. Crimes and Slutty Paul Dano as...
In fact, I'm so
Riddler.
sure that everything's going to go great. Then I'm
going
gonna
to the
play
fun
some jaunty music for us.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's our first question. What was the secret identity of the first Robin? Was that Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Stephanie Brown, or Tim Drake?
What do you think, Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler?
I mean, I have I'm leaning towards Dick.
You're leaning towards
leaning
Dick.
towards-
I like
Dick.
Dick the most, personally.
Okay, what about you, Dr. Crimes?
Dick.
I must also go with Dick.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think that we can,
So both of our...
just saying, everyone in the chat who's helping us
Yes.
get these jewels back. Remember, we do have our, we do know your location.
We do know your coordinates, and so both of
have
our
that.
special guest villains said Dick. How many of you love Dick? All of you.
All of you love
All
Dick.
of you went with Dick Grayson. Is it correct, though? Of course it is. It's Dick Grayson, who debuted in
Yeah.
Detective Comics number 38 in April 1940. He was introduced as a way to make the comic more appealing to kids, and then in the 80s, he left behind the mantle of Robin and became the solo vigilante Nightwing in Bloodhaven. And CPL 33020 is correct that Dick Grayson is more famous for his ass now, his famously sculpted ass.
He does have a great ass.
If there was an ass Mount Rushmore in the comics, it would just be 4 Dick Grayson asses next to each other.
As
And you haven't seen the last of Chris O'Donnell.
as
Chris
someone
O'Donnell
who
and
I
his-
think I was probably in a movie with said, he has a great ass.
Mount Ashmore.
Mount Ashmore.
Movie with it. I don't know. Look, fucking who cares?
You,
Get out
well,
of here, you know.
a version of the Riddler was certainly in a movie with Chris O'Donnell.
But Slutty Paul Dano as the
No.
Riddler? No.
Well, who knows? Maybe one of those background
Oh,
characters will be revealed.
In a movie with Al Pacino, but it's too late. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's
you were
fine.
you must have been in a
Like
movie with
Paul Dano
Al
and the Riddler,
Pacino.
Look, it's messy.
Hey, Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Yeah.
Were you also Slutty Paul Dano as the kid from Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
I was also Slutty Paul Dano getting the shit kicked out of me with a bowling pin.
Oh, yeah. That one.
I
Okay, but
did
were you
fuck
slutty?
Daniel Day-Lewis, if that was your
Yeah,
next question. I
yeah,
did
there'll
fuck
be
him.
blood.
You were the
No,
Slutty
I mean,
Paul
that's-
Dano getting your milkshake, Frank. Yes.
I fucked Daniel Plainview. He really immerses himself in the role.
Were you Slutty Paul Dano when you appeared as yourself in Off Camera with Sam Jones?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you also do your self work. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's good
Oh,
to
I do
know.
my self work a lot. If you
Were you Slutty Paul Dano in archive footage in Welcome to the Basement? Because I think that might be where you do some of your self work.
Oh, I do
Oh,
some
yeah.
self work in the basement.
Were you, Slutty Paul Dano, also the person manipulating slutty dead Daniel Radcliffe's body in Swiss Army Man?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think
Okay.
let me lay this to rest. I'm Slutty Paul Dano in every movie that Paul Dano has been in.
But what about
Because I
TV
am Paul
shows?
Dano.
Were you Slutty Paul Dano on The
Incidental
Sopranos?
non-slut.
Yes, were
Boy-
you Slutty Paul Dano on 2 episodes of The Sopranos?
Because on The Sopranos, you were credited
Absolutely.
as Paul Franklin Dano, so that's why I'm wondering if the Franklin
Oh.
disrupts your sluttiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, PFD does not fuck.
Good to
Oh,
know.
Interesting.
But now, all of you chose Dick, but let's see
Yes.
who rises to the top of our leaderboard.
Drop the Franklin. Just go by Paul Dano.
Is it cleaner?
It's cleaner.
No, it's dirtier. You know what I'm saying? I'm Paul Dano.
we have a tie for first with Bat CPL and Ryan Batson, and then Ankle Stands. The Winky Face is in
Winky
third.
Face.
Were you
Alright.
Slutty Paul
Done.
Dano when you played Klitz with a Z in The Girl Next Door?
Great question.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's something we really need to be clear on, especially moving forward if we expect you to help us win this trivia with everyone's help so that we
Yeah.
can retrieve Fluval's precious jewels.
We have to know who I'm working with.
Yeah.
But also, we should move on to the next question. We shouldn't
Okay.
tarry here because we got to get my
good
jewels
point.
back.
Good point.
So here's your next question. In Tim Burton's Batman, the Joker was previously a mobster named Arthur Fleck, Jack Napier, Jeremiah Valeska, or Joe Chill.
Do you know any of these individuals, Dr. Crimes?
Good question.
Yes, I've had the shit beaten out of me by all of them!
Oh.
Oh, okay. Then do you have an idea of which one of these individuals was probably the Joker?
It could have been any of them! They're all diabolical!
And for those of you who don't know, the
That's true.
Joker is the less famous version of the Jester.
Yes.
He's similar. He stole the bit from the Jester.
Stole it. What about
I'm not
you?
familiar.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
fair
He's
enough.
really not that famous. Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler. Do you know the answer to this question?
I only recognize one of these names, and I'm pretty sure it's the only one that it definitely can't be.
Which one?
Which one?
Joe Chill.
Okay. So you
Chill.
recognize Joe Chill, and you're also pretty sure that's not the Joker.
So Joe Chill is the one who killed
Everybody
the
knows
Batman's
Joe
parents
Chill.
in the comics.
yes.
Joe
It's
Chill.
also
Chill.
the only one that's a complete sentence.
Joe Chill!
Joe Chill.
Yeah,
Exactly!
Well, let's see who got it right. Oh, let's see first who picked what.
Oh.
This coloration does make it hard to see the answer choices.
it really
it's thematic,
does.
but not very convenient. But 3 of you said Arthur Fleck, 10 of you said Jack Napier, none of you said Jeremiah Valeska, and 2 of you said Joe Chill.
Joe Chill.
But let's see
Chill.
which of you was correct and
Joe
which of you is
Chill.
stranded in Crime Alley.
Ooh.
The correct answer is Jack Napier, who was
Wow.
played by Jack Nicholson.
Wow, I'm so glad we had all of your help because I definitely would have gotten that one incorrect.
Yes. But also Joe Chill.
I would have said Arthur Flack because
Arthur-
I did like the latest.
Well, that's the
Joker
thing.
movie.
All of these are secret identities of the Joker in varying works. Like,
Yeah, that's
Jeremiah Valeska is his secret identity on the show Gotham.
Oh.
And then Joe Chill, I think there was something suggested that Joe Chill was the Joker.
Oh, interesting. I
We
thought he
all
was
know there's
Mr.
only
Freeze.
one Joker, and it's Barry Cohegan!
Yes, precisely. But you're absolutely right, the Argyle. This background was definitely picked by our diabolical nemesis who stole the jewels.
The Jewel.
Oh, that is awesome. What? The
What?
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman kids meal toy is a purple car that
Wiggle.
tails wags. Which is, I mean, it's something this cat does. Not every cat does.
A studio cat loves to wiggle all around.
They do. Keone.
I don't own a key.
You don't own a Kia?
A Keone?
I drive a Plymouth.
Well, see, Stephen Pummel, we do know that it was the Jester and Manny-Quinn who stole the jewels.
Yes, that
But
is.
if Jewel is also working with them, we're gonna explode her.
Also, I made
More
the
likely,
questions have
Jewel
colors
was
now.
stolen by them and is being held captive.
Oh my God, that is
And if not
absolutely
Jewel-
likely.
tied to the train tracks.
Not Jewel. Did we see the Joker's face? I do not believe.
They did release a deleted scene recently that I believe does show you a little bit more of his face.
We sort of saw
I'll
it.
just tell you this much. Sure seems like Ace Chemicals are still involved.
Guess he wasn't so eternal.
But now
This
let's
is true
see.
about Fluval as well. You never know when Fluval is among you. What
No.
if Fluval was one of us?
Oh, what if I was indeed? Oh, he's blurry and close cropped in that scene. But let's see who's on our leaderboard. Bat CPL still in first. Dr. Crimes now in second with 190 points. Sorry, tied for first with 190 points. Poison Pothus.
Of course.
1 point behind in third.
You seem to really enjoy a joke, Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler. What is your favorite joke?
Well, riddle me this. What goes in hard and comes out wet, squishy, and sticky?
Ooh, wet, squishy, and thicky. What goes in hard and comes out wet, sticky, and
Is it-
drippy.
Is it? I may know an answer.
Diarrhea?
Is it a stick of gum?
Oh, is it a stick
It
of
is.
gum?
Bubbled gum.
Oh, bubble gum.
Bubble gum, yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
That
pasta,
was
also a good guess from Studio
True.
Cat.
true. Thank you, Studio Cat. Good job with that guy.
Diarrhea is Stephen Premel's answer, which is just not always true.
It doesn't necessarily
go
go
in
in hard. In fact, if you
The way
eat
I do it
hard
It becomes
things,
the
it's-
diarrhea.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Who puts the bubble in my gum? Why, all of our patrons over at patreon.com/Radio Free Multiverse.
Where you can get wonderful prizes.
Wonderful stickers that will not be keyed out in your dimension.
Like Fluval stickers and POWs that are super. Look how you can read POW. Isn't
POW.
that great?
Oh, I'm sorry, did you say...
That is what I said. And even Royal Studio Cats.
Royal
These are
Studio
all the special
Cats.
things from my special multi-dimensional thing that you can get sent to you every month. Oh, you're technically the Studio Cats have a union?
Good to know.
You're in
alright.
a union? You told me that you were going to stop pursuing talk. You know what? We'll talk about this later.
I
Yeah,
am
we'll talk about
very pro-union. Riddle me
you were
this.
wobbly.
Interesting.
Okay.
Why don't the workers have the power if they do all the work?
I don't have the answer to that question. Except
Also, I
Because
Because it's slutty. What? That's messy.
it's messy, that's the answer.
it's messy,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
why.
Whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought it was because I started the super hit show Late Stage Capitalism,
well, sure.
Who Will Survive, which has gotten like really high ratings throughout the multiverse, and even though it wasn't nominated for
Charlene?
Multidimensional,
Intern Charlene, don't break kayfabe. I thought they were asking what's the kayfabe reason the workers don't have all the power. Obviously, the real one is that you started the show.
Oh, yeah.
But in
no.
this fictional world we're discussing,
Okay.
unlike our very real world, Oh. But why don't we get on over to our third question then, so we can get one step closer to recovering my jewels. In 2017's Batman vs. Two-Face, which Star Trek captain played Harvey Dent / Two-Face? Was that Avery Brooks, aka Captain Sisko, Patrick Stewart, aka Captain Picard, Scott Bakula, aka Captain Archer, or William Shatner, aka Captain James Tiberius Kirk? And now your answering can start.
Slutty Paul Dano or Dr. Crimes, do either of you know? Have either of you seen 2017's Batman vs. Two-Face?
No.
It's a straight-to-video cartoon in the style of the Batman 66 show with Adam West and Burt Ward reprising their roles. It's the sequel to their first return movie, Batman Return of the Caped Crusader, where they fought all of the best villains of the show.
I've not seen it, but it sounds delightful.
It's very fun.
It's very fun. You may not have noticed because, like, you might have been cast as background actor. Like, you know.
A bunch of the
Dr.
classic...
Crime is no background actor. I'm Batman's greatest nemesis.
There are
Behind
other...
About 124 others.
There are other
124.
classic
That's pretty
villains
good.
in it, though, including the Louis the Lilac actually is in it.
Yes.
Egghead
Egghead
is in it. The Clock King. All those great iconic
Yes.
villains.
Iconic.
But now let's see which Star Trek captain you think played Two-Face, the most iconic of all of them. Ooh, 8 of you said Scott Bakula.
No one said Patrick Stewart.
No one said Patrick Stewart.
8%
Which
William Shatner. Interesting.
I would like to see Patrick Stewart's Two-Face.
Right.
And only 3 of you said Avery Brooks.
I am disappointed that Mark Hamill isn't on this list.
Well, he's not a Star Trek captain.
That's
Is that why
true.
you're disappointed? Because
Yes.
Mark Hamill should get to captain a
Yes.
Starfleet ship? I agree with that.
Absolutely.
But let's see the correct answer. It's William Shatner. The film was Adam West's final appearance as the
no.
Batman. And of course, as mentioned, it was a sequel to The Return of the Caped Crusader.
Well, at least one of you got it right, which means that we still have a chance to retrieve the jewels,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
All right, let's see who got it right. Let's see
Also-
who's helping you retrieve
Well,
your
also,
jewels.
I knew the answer, so we're good
That's
still.
True. That's true.
The one of you is, of course, famed director
Of
Ryan
course.
Batson,
Of course, it's Ryan Batson.
who got 96 points off that
Ryan.
question, so they answered it quite quickly as well and are now in first place.
Ryan, if you ever want to do like any kind of deal with us, like, you know, filmmaker George Lucas has really benefited from making his private personal films into the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. So Ryan Batson, just like, you know, if you ever thought like, oh, will Netflix fund my new Knives Out movie? No, because I wanted to stick real knives in people. You know who to call. You know who to call.
Absolutely, and so now let's zip on over to question number 4. In the 1960s Batman show, the Caped Crusader competed in a surfing contest against which fiendish foe? The Catwoman, the Joker, the Penguin, or the Riddler? All you know for sure is that villain is definitive.
Who do you think it was, Dr. Crimes?
yeah.
Do you know the answer?
I think when you're surfing, the only contest you're against is against the waves.
Oh, that is
Either.
a very good answer.
It's a very good answer.
Very good answer. Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler. What do you think?
I'm leaning towards the Riddler.
Oh, of course you're leaning towards the Riddler.
The Riddler. I mean, the outfit, their outfit, like, definitely would fit a surfing contest. I, of course, have. I went back in time. I froze Adam West in carbonite and just brought him here.
You can choose
I know
your
he
answers
looks
now.
very small compared to us. That's because we're massive.
Right, that is Adam West.
Yeah, this is life size to you, Adam West.
Yeah, let me
we
show you.
are
This is life-size Adam West.
massive.
We're just huge.
huge.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Very.
I think I'm impressed. I'm impressed by me.
I'm shocked that Mark Hamill hasn't been a captain on Lower Decks yet.
Yes.
Oh, Stephen Premmel hopes Adam West finds his dad. No.
And escape through case season.
That's
covering-
interesting.
Ooh, that's very interesting.
Are any of you familiar with some of the El Santos movies where he's a luchador, a real luchador who plays a superhero who even has a cave under his mansion where he uses a computer to investigate crimes, and it in no way is at all like the Batman in any way. It is legally distinct from the Batman.
No.
Well, you should check those out. There's one that was Santo versus the Vampire Women.
Oh.
Sounds terrifyingly spooky.
It's so spooky.
It does sound spooky.
But
very
now let's
spooky.
see which of you should be afraid that you may have picked the wrong answer. None of you picked the Catwoman. 6 of you said the Joker. 5 of you said the Penguin. And only 2 of you agreed with Slutty Paul Dano and picked the Riddler.
Oh, I really hope it wasn't the Catwoman. Otherwise, we're never going to get the
Honestly?
jewels back.
Rude. That's rude.
It is rude.
It's
It is rude.
Quite rude.
It's
So
That's
rude.
pretty rude.
I could do a surfing contest. You don't fucking know me. I'll fucking
It's
fight
true.
anyone. Bitches. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
Yeah.
You'll fight them.
Yeah. They're so slutty. I mean, they'll fight anyone.
Wow.
Yes,
wow, wow.
throw down fisticuffs.
Yep.
Yes! Engage in fisticuffs. But now let's see who you should be mad at, because who got it right? 6 of you did. The correct answer is the Joker.
Yes!
It happened in the episode Surf's Up, Joker's Under. In the episode, Joker steals the skills of top surfer Skip Parker and all the
As
other
you do.
contestants. Of
Yes,
course, as everyone
of
has. Who
course,
hasn't
of
stolen
course.
Skip's talent? And all the other contestants drop out, so Batman
It's
has to
essentially the
outsurf
plot
the
of
Joker.
Space Jam.
You're right. It is the plot of Space Jam.
What do we do with this knowledge?
Oh.
What do we now do with this
I'm afraid
knowledge.
there's nothing we can do.
I mean, I think we have to take it into
Diabolical.
overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance, Batman. Do your dance. Also, here's a fun fact. That's not the only... I guess it's a Fluval's fact fractal, actually. That's not the only connection between Space Jam and the 1966 Batman.
Oh, really?
You can see the
The hell you
1966...
say?
What, Dr. Crimes?
The hell you say?
The hell I say. You can see
The hell
1966...
You say.
The hell I say indeed, Slutty Paul Dano as the Riddler. You can see 1966 Batman, some goons complete with labeled goon t-shirts, and the Penguin, the Joker, and all those other supervillains at courtside in Space Jam 2, A New Legacy.
Amazing.
They went to go watch. They're part of the serververse.
Wow. I wish I had gotten
Also,
tickets, but we
you
got a
could
little
just-
snubbed.
You could just call me Paul. But, like, the sluttiness and the riddlerness are kind of like incidental parts of my. I'm just Paul. I'm just
Okay,
Paul.
Riddler,
Okay, Paul.
Riddler
Like,
Paul
talking
Dano.
Like riddles doesn't mean that I'm not Paul anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay, Paul.
Hey, Paul, what would you say your SEist
yeah.
role is? Probably because Automod is being a bit of a jerk right now, and I don't have
What
it
was
open.
your sluttiest role?
My sluttiest role.
Yeah.
That's what Stephen
Oh,
Preble
man.
wants to know.
You're gonna have to make me remember all of the movies that I've been in. It's
Yeah.
so many. So many.
It's a lot.
Prisoners, probably. Yeah, probably prisoners.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Of course, of course.
Well, let's see
And you
who.
may refer to me as none other than
What?
Captain Crimes
Oh, you're a captain?
You're a captain now?
I
You're the
didn't know
captain now?
that.
or Doctor, whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we appreciate that, Dr. Captain
We
Crimes.
appreciate that, Captain Doctor.
Yes. You've been promoted. Oh, Girl Next Door? Was
Oh,
that
that's a
where you
pretty slutty
sluttiest,
role, yeah.
Paul?
Could be.
It could
Honestly,
be.
Who's to
I
say?
haven't seen most of the movies I've been in. I'm just now learning. So, Cowboys and Aliens. I was sluttiest in Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh, of course, the legendary film that everyone remembers,
Yes.
Cowboys and Aliens,
Yes.
where Daniel
2011
Craig was a cowboy.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Harrison Ford was in it, too.
Yeah.
Dr.
And Olivia
Captain
Wilde.
Crimes.
Look.
Oh.
It was Sam Rockwell. Great cast,
Oh.
great movie.
That's a great cast,
Cowboys
yeah.
and Aliens.
Oh, what would you
Solid
say
cast.
is your... What do you specialize in, crime-wise, Dr. Captain Crimes?
All of them!
All of them, of course. Mm.
We love a multidisciplinary
We
criminal
do.
here, much like we love our leaderboard. Orion Batson holding on to the lead, but Bat CPL Gonna Fall Asleep is in second. Dr. Crimes tied in second. And from there, it just goes down to 15th place with the Jazz Man, who has not answered any of them correctly yet.
I do like Goodnight Batmite.
I like Goodnight
That-
Batmite as well. Of
That's
course,
a
I
great-
love him. I wish that fifth dimensional being was doing a little bit better in our quiz. That's true. He does start in an adult film and has a big dingus, I believe, is what D is short for.
And
A
yet,
big dingus.
Cowboys and Aliens is more slutty.
Wow.
Wow.
Just goes to show you that sluttiness isn't all just about like full frontal nudity. Like,
No, you-
come on.
You can't judge a movie by its dingus.
No.
You
But you
certainly
can-
cannot.
Judge a movie by its dingus.
Wait.
Das Fatson did answer the first one correctly, but it said that they got it incorrect. And I think that this is one of the evil machinations of Jester and
Curse
the
you,
Mannny-Quinn.
Jester. That's real weird.
Yeah.
I don't... What? Huh. Well, whatever intern did that will be ejected into space. But
They
for
will.
now,
They will. Let me.
we're going to move. Oh, go for it. There they go.
Okay, there they go.
But for now, let's move to question number 5. Wager your points. If you have them, you can wager your points now.
Riddle me
Sure.
this.
Yes.
How many points do I have?
100.
100? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna wager all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not even gonna read the question. Piano read. Definitely.
Is this our ultimate question?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is halfway through, and I thought it'd be
Oh,
fun to
okay.
spice it up
It is
With
really
an extra
fun.
wager.
It is really fun.
So who played?
spend-
Yes.
It's definitely Keanu Reeves. I don't know.
Okay.
Still haven't heard.
Oh, okay.
Well, who played the Batman in Batman the Animated Series, The New Batman Adventures, Batman Beyond, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited? Was that Bruce Greenwood, Captain Pike in the Star Trek films, Keanu Reeves, Kevin Conroy, or Reno Romano? Here we go.
Oh,
Get
that's
your
right,
answers in.
Rhino.
Rhino Romano. That's a good question.
Ooh,
Everybody
yeah.
loves Rhino.
True. Mm.
Of course.
So you say Keanu Reeves. Who do you say, Dr. Crimes?
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano.
The hidden fifth
Interesting.
answer.
Oh.
Deborah.
I assume you need the doctorate in order to see the hidden
Yes.
fifth answer.
Yes. It unlocks the skill tree that lets you see
It's a
hidden
little thing
secret
called
answers.
intuition.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, 13 of you have answered, and time has run out. Let's see what you picked. Do you agree with Paul? Well, shoot, that's the wrong button. Do you agree with Paul? No, you didn't. You said Kevin Conroy, which is the correct answer.
Good job. Thank you so much, audience.
He first
Thank
played
you.
Batman in 1992 and most recently played him in 2022's Multiverses, the DC crossover fighting game, where the Dark Knight will fight characters from the Warner Brothers serververse, including Bugs Bunny, Garnet from Steven Universe, and more.
And they were also in the Arkham games.
Yes, and also the Arkham games, but all of these have voiced the Batman. Bruce Greenwood voiced Batman in Young Justice. Keanu Reeves does in DC's League of Super Pets. where The Rock plays Crypto, the super dog.
I
And
can't
Reno
wait
Romano.
to watch Bugs Bunny beat the shit out of the Batman.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a leak that came out that suggests Gandalf's in it too. So you can see Gandalf fight Steven Universe.
Now that is what's up, Doc.
We've seen Bugs Bunny fight the Caped Crusader once when he was played by Daffy Duck.
That's true.
Very true,
That
Dr.
That
Crimes.
is true, Dr. Crimes.
Hopefully you can play as Algae Rhythm. That'd be great. I'd love to play as Don Cheadle in a jean jacket. Because that's
Who
his
wouldn't?
costume. Yeah, who
We've
would
been
love to be
asking
Don
for the
Cheadle?
video game industry for the past 30 years.
Absolutely. Oh, this reminds Stephen Premel of the paintball episode of Community where they all gave themselves code names related to different actors who played the Batman, and the dean was voice of Diedrich Bader, who of course plays the Batman in Batman Brave and the Bold, and was Oswald on the Drew Carey Show.
Arya's gonna shiv some hobbits.
Yeah, Arya Stark is a playable character in it as well. So Buzz Bunny could get knifed
Wow.
by the blade that killed.
He'll have all of his
The Night
friends
King.
fed to him.
Exactly, you could bake Daffy Duck in a pie and feed it to Bugs Bunny, who, as we learned in Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, now lives in the new world, in our world,
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
which is just a fun little reveal. But now let's see another fun little reveal. Our leaderboard, where Dr. Crimes, you're now in first because you got 288 points.
Good job.
Exactly as I had planned.
Your devious scheme is coming to pass. The Piddler in second. In third, Ryan Batson in second. Bat CPL gonna fall asleep, now in fourth. And Poison Pothus rounds out the top 5. In 5th place. So someone earlier said they don't know much about Batman 66, so they're not gonna know the answer to this question. Who played Catwoman in 1966's Batman the Movie? Was that Eartha Kitt, Lee Merriweather, or Julie Newmar? All of these played Catwoman in something related to Batman 1966, but which of them played her in the movies?
What do y'all think? What do you think, Dr. Crimes?
I think this is an answer with many answers.
No.
Oh,
No.
an answer with many
No, there is one
answers.
correct answer.
What about you,
Well, there
Paul?
are many.
Riddle me this.
Okay.
Tell me what the answer is, and then I'll tell you what the answer is.
Okay, so I'll tell you what the answer is, and I think it's this is very highly unusual, but the
Highly
correct answer
unusual.
is Lee Merriweather.
Oh.
Oh no!
That it may be Lee Merriweather.
Oh no, the clock ran out before I said it. How terrible. But let's see what everyone picked. Pretty evenly divided. Yeah, Sephiroth does stab Mario in the reveal trailer that he's in Super Smash Brothers, and it looks like Mario died.
Yay! Thank you, Stephen Premel.
Yes, and Leslie Gore is a henchperson, is one of Catwoman's henchpersons. And here's an extra trivia question for no points. Do you know what song Leslie Gore sang? Do any of you know which song?
The no.
No.
Batman
It's
one?
my
Nope.
party, and I'll cry if I want
Oh.
I was gonna say One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy.
Dr. Crimes is unfortunately correct, but I wish she sang One Winged Angel as well.
You don't know. She could be in that chorus.
That's a good point. I mean, she only passed away in 2015, so she was very much alive when they recorded the soundtrack for Final Fantasy
Very
VII.
true.
Also, fun fact, Alan Dean Foster, the science fiction author, is her cousin, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Who wrote, of course, Splinter of the Mind's Eye, the Star Wars sequel novel, where Luke and Leia are inappropriately horny for each other. And It's
I
My
see.
Party has a sequel song
Yes.
called Judy's Turn to Cry,
Yes.
where it's revealed that the whole thing was a big misunderstanding. And she
Johnny
goes,
has come back.
Exactly.
Come back to
exactly.
her.
Within
Well,
about 3 minutes.
well, now it's Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry, 'cause Johnny's come back to me. Until tears just fell like raindrops because Judy's smile was just so mean.
Also, sunshine and lollipops.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, no, she has a
Essentially,
number
the
of
song
songs.
is this girl sexually harassed my boyfriend. I assumed he was into it and got all like annoyed. And I should have given him the benefit of the doubt because he immediately pushed that weirdo away. Who should
Leslie's
face
entire
consequences.
catalog is absolute fire.
Yes.
Yeah, I do think she had a crush on Judy. I think that's actually the underlying issue because it's like you would give your boyfriend the benefit of the doubt, right? But if you see like your crush,
But on the
making out
same
with
album,
someone
Leslie Gore
else?
also sings You Don't Own Me. I'm not just one of your little toys.
Oh.
So there's a lot going on in Leslie's very layered and very intricate
Yes.
life. And she still finds time to release banger after banger.
Don't
Crap.
teach that song about not being one of my toys to Adam West, who is on our little surfboard. He doesn't need to hear that one.
He is our little toy.
But now let's go to the leaderboard and see who might need to cry. It's not the Piddler, like the Riddler, but Piss, who's in first place with 620 points. Dr. Crimes in second. Ryan Batson in third.
Good Night Batmite is in fourth.
Yeah, Good Night Batmite's in 11th. Steven
Oh,
Pickle's in fourth.
sorry.
And Bootleg Bartman Returns rounds out our top 5 places.
Fantastic.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Julie Newmar played Catwoman in seasons 1 and 2, and Eartha Kitt was the Catwoman, as they call her, the Catwoman,
Yes.
in season 3. But don't you worry, this next question is about an entirely different Batman.
Oh.
Which of these classic Batman villains faced off against Terry McGinnis? Terry McGinnis is a futuristic Caped Crusader in Batman Beyond. Was that Clayface, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, or the Penguin? Lock in your answers now. Do either of you know the answer to this question?
Or have either of you faced off
Good also.
against Terry McGinnis?
Yes.
I threw a brick at him, but I missed.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dr.
I'm so sorry to hear that,
Crimes.
Captain Doctor.
It's so hard to aim a whole brick.
Bricks are hard.
It's very hard to grip a full-size
Right?
brick. Not a lot of people think about it.
Not very aerodynamic.
Grip a brick is
either.
also hard to say.
Grip a brick.
Grip a brick, grip a brick,
Grip a brick.
grip a brick.
Grip a brick.
I could keep doing it
Grip a
right. I
brick.
just choose not to.
Grip a
I've
brick.
got a grip for you to grip.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's my penis.
Oh, it's the sex part.
It's the sex
This
part.
riddle is unfurling in front of our
I see.
very eye.
I
I
see.
mean, the clues were in front of us all the time.
Well,
Very
behind me.
true. Well, yeah, that's true. But they're in front of the rest of us. Okay, so people are talking about what they picked. Let's see. 4 said Clayface, 7 said Mr. Freeze, 1 said Poison Ivy, and none of you thought that the Penguin existed and lived into the far future. Interesting guess.
I don't
the
think
answer?
you're allowed to be named Oswald Cobblepie in the future.
Are you allowed to be named Victor Freeze and very into cold things?
Definitely.
Well, that's
Okay.
good because that's the correct answer.
Oh, thank goodness.
In Batman Beyond, we learn that he spent 40 years as a living severed head that the villain Blight plans to use for scientific experimentation, like giving him a clone body so that he could restore his own body. And then eventually at the end of the episode, Mr. Freeze faces off against both Blight and the new Dark Knight, but has a bit of a redemption arc.
Oh.
And sacrifices himself to destroy Blight's facility.
Yeah, he pulled a Disney. He was always the one who would. He's always the one. He's like, oh, I'm so tortured. All I wanted to do was science to help people, but my methods, they're so evil.
My methods are so...
He
It's
was the
still
one who
ice to
famously
see
said,
you.
"My wife."
Precisely.
Very
Precisely.
It's ice to see you after all these years, Batman.
He just left his dead wife.
My wife.
He just left his dead wife.
That was very nice, Dr. Crimes.
That
Hey,
was really good.
Indubitably.
Okay. I'll
What?
allow it.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Oh. What? Me?
Wait,
mean-
Ice Age!
do it again.
Oh, you missed it. I already did it.
Do it again. Well,
Again?
put a little mustard.
Fucking Ice Age!
Put a little mustard on it.
Yeah! The Ice Age!
There it is.
Fantastic, Paul.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Paul.
And I truly have so much range. I am Paul Dano.
You truly
Thank
do.
you, Paul. Let's see who else has range on our leaderboard. Where Dr. Crimes has retaken the lead, up 73 points. The Piddler, like the Riddler, but Piss got it wrong. Ryan Batson got it right, but just before time ran out, up 7 points. Slutty CBC in 14th, Ishface in 13th, and Bootleg Bartman returns still in 4th, and Stephen Premel down in 5th. Rounding out.
Jas
our
still
top five. Jas
zero.
still but also, who knows? Jas may have
Yeah.
aced this entire quiz, and this may have just not given him any points because it seems like something is wrong.
I have to say, this surf rock background music fucking kicks.
Hell yeah.
Right?
It's a bop.
Slaps. Absolutely slaps. It was definitely worth abducting every single surf rock band in history and murdering all of the ones I didn't like.
Take that, Dick Dale.
Take that,
Precisely.
Dick Dale.
I
Precisely.
played one of those guys. I was one of those. I was a surf rock guy.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah? You were?
Were you a beach
Yeah,
boy?
it was a surf rock guy for a while.
You got surfed
Yeah,
on
I
in
was
that
one of
movie
them- I
where
was one
Daniel
of them
Radcliffe
boys.
was riding you or whatever.
That's true.
Yes, you were young Brian Wilson. The cool beach boy who made pet sounds, not the terrible
Meow.
beach boy Mike Love.
I
He's
mean-
just a bad person.
Is he?
He loves a certain president.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make him fight to the death.
So
with
let's
the
make
other
him
surf
fight to
rock
the
bands.
death. Yes.
I could be wrong, but I feel like Brian Wilson wasn't like a great person either.
No, I don't think he was a great person. I don't think any beach boy was a great person. I think we should be
They will
clear-
all fight to the death
No
in my
beach
surf
boy.
rock
Great
arena.
Bare Naked Ladies song, though.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Great Bare Naked Ladies song that Intern Forrest, a sentient group of trees, heard before he knew Brian Wilson was a beach boy and was very confused and thought they chose it because it was the most boring name possible and that Mike Wilson was just a generic everyman, not like a reference to an actual musician.
Oh my.
So he radically misinterpreted the song, much like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character Merton in 500 Days of Summer grossly misinterpreted.
Oh,
The Graduate.
Intern Forrest, curse that handsome bastard.
They were friends with Charles Manson, but before. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Stephen Premel, I would say that song.
Can you list some other ways that the Bare Naked Ladies are just like the film 500 Days of Summer?
I mean, in both cases, if they had $1 million, they would be rich.
That's true.
Both of them feature 1 week,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
as in a week passes in 500 Days of Summer.
True.
Several of them, actually.
Both of them make multiple references to other pieces of pop culture. I mean, 1 week references Kurosawa, and then 500 Days of Summer references Star Wars, which itself references Kurosawa, so it eats itself. It's a snake.
Yeah, Ouroboros.
It's an Ouroboros.
It's basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
Basically.
The big difference is the Bare Naked Ladies was on the Weird Al show, and 500 Days of Summer never made a guest appearance on the Weird Al show.
Yeah.
But I feel like, if the Weird Al show had continued long enough.
Yeah. Indubitably, yes.
JGL certainly would have been on at the very least. But why don't we move on now to question
JGL
number...
and his ties to the Batman.
The Batman, you're right!
You're right.
What if
I heard his
JGL...
real name is Robin.
Yes, exactly. He
I
also...
really
Right, BNL or SNL?
Live from New York, it's sexual education.
I mean, honestly, that would do a lot more good than SNL has ever done.
I mean, the ambiguously gay duo definitely, as poorly as they've aged, introduced me to certain sexual puns.
The best kind of puns.
True.
Certainly. You know what else is the best? Our next question. Here we go. This is a double points question because it's so hard. But which of these is not an item from Batman's utility belt in the 1960s Batman show? Bat rope, the bat scent analyzer, the bat speech imitator, or the bulletproof bat shield?
Oh. Which one of these would you have in your utility belt or under your awesome cape, Dr.
Yes.
Crimes?
I'd have to go with the scent analyzer for reasons.
Oh.
What about
It's
you,
for farts.
Paul?
It's for farts, isn't it, Dr. Crab?
I've said nothing.
I get it's for farts.
I've said nothing.
I do bat rope for like bondage and stuff because I'm like a big time slut. Yeah.
Well, you'd pick bondage rope, and you'd pick bat scent analyzer. What did the audience pick? Most of them thought it was either the bat speech imitator or the bulletproof bat shield. Well, what's the correct answer? It's the bat scent analyzer. The rest are all real.
Thank
Alfred.
goodness one person answered.
Yes.
Oh,
Alfred
thank
used the
goodness.
bat speech imitator when he was dressed as the Batman. The Caped Crusader explained, "Oh, I have a cold." When Commissioner Gordon asked why Batman made sure to always stay at least 6 feet away from him at all times. Because Batman understands that you need to socially distance if you're fighting an infectious disease. That is not a joke. The explicit thing is, I have a cold and I think it's infectious.
Oh,
Wow, sounds like a beat we can all dance to.
Yes.
I very much misunderstood what the bat speech imitator was. I thought it was imitating bat speech.
Me too?
It is. Oh, no.
Like the thing from
Like,
Scream.
Like echolocation screeches.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
bat
was.
speech. Bats.
But instead, it's just like, it's just the thing from Scream.
Yes.
Yeah, it is just the thing from Scream. Or should I say, the thing from Scream is...
The thing from many Screams.
Is the
a
thing...
Few Screams.
But that is the thing from this.
Because,
This came first. Also, I'm going to pull up what the bulletproof bat shield looks like.
Oh,
What-
yeah, like the black speech from Mordor.
What do you think the bulletproof bat shield looks like?
A big circle with
probably
a
bat
red
shield.
line and a white star in the middle.
You are a captain, aren't you? What did you say, Paul?
Probably like bat shape. It's probably shaped
You're-
like a bat, I bet.
Yeah. It's also transparent, though, which is my
Oh,
favorite part.
my.
It's
Why
just-
is bulletproof stuff transparent so often?
I think because wouldn't it be cool if it was?
I mean,
Like, this
that's
makes it seem
clearly
advanced.
fastened. How does that fit on any kind of utility belt?
Yeah. Like,
It looks like it folds.
I think it folds down. But think about how
Not
much it would have to...
enough.
Yeah.
You can't fold any single thing more than 7 times. If you fold that even 6 times, it's not going to fit in the pockets.
Right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes, you cannot fold any piece of paper more than 7 times. If you try, you will fail.
It is actually legit. Are you Googling if it's true? Because it is true.
6. No, I'm folding a piece of paper. I only got it to 6. I can't do it.
If you have a pair of pliers, you can maybe get it to 7, but it won't go beyond that.
Curse you, laws of physics.
Right? I'm fascinated now. That's Batman's only superpower. He can fold things more than 7 times.
I mean, the Bat Shield only folds, it looks like 3 times.
Superman could fold it more than 7 times.
Well, he has super folding.
He does have super folding. He does. Oh, also, if anyone wants to reserve their copy of The Mask.
Oh, yeah, speaking of superheroes, if you want to reserve your copy of The Mask today.
Mask, let us know.
Yeah, put me down for 1.
Okay, yes, put me down for 3.
Put Paul down for 1.
If you make small
It's a layered movie. You're going to want to watch it more than once.
I think that means in half. Like, you can't fold a thing in half more than 7 times.
Yes.
Oh, probably.
Because...
You know what you definitely can't fold in half more than 7 times?
What?
Our leaderboard, where Dr. Crimes is in first once again and the Pillars in second. Even though they actually, no, not once again. Like, a lot of people got it wrong, but... Oh! Whoa, big moves.
What?
For the Jazz Man. The Jazz Man is now in 11th. We're gaining 194 points from that 200-point question. And yeah, Studio Cat points out Origami's got lots of folds.
Yeah.
Great question. Really shook up.
Unverified.
Okay, Dr. Crimes. I know you don't believe anything you read anywhere.
I don't
It's often
believe in
good.
origami.
What, like the existence of it, or are you just like not in favor of it aesthetically?
I mean, take your pick.
I suppose so. I'm not in favor of aesthetic art forms that don't exist. Actually, that's not true. I love all sorts of stuff that doesn't exist in your dimension. What am I talking about? The opining got away from me. But now let's return to the swinging 1960s with our next question. Batman met which other superhero on the 1966 Batman TV series? And these are all real superheroes whose shows aired in the 1960s. Is that Captain Nice, the Green Hornet, the Incredible Hulk, or Mr. Terrific? Which of these heroes did the Batman meet in his iconic 1960s television program?
Dr. Crimes and Paul, have you met any of these superheroes?
I've met the Green Hornet.
Oh, how are they?
Neither green nor a hornet.
Oh, lies.
Disrespectful of the Green Hornet.
Wow. That's some real tea.
How about you, Paul?
Do you have any tea for us?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I didn't meet the Hulk, but I did fuck Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. He
Just
looks...
okay.
Oh, okay.
The Hulk, famously green, also not a hornet.
Very much not a hornet, that's true. But now it's time for you to get to lock in your answers, audience. Take your advice from all... Yeah, you can take your advice from our two great guest villains, if you wish. Do you know the answer to this one, intern? Syndication?
I know
I feel
one
like
of
you're
them.
not even trying anymore, Fluval. You're not even attempting to learn your intern's name.
Right? Oh my god.
What do you mean?
This whole time.
I feel like I've gotten the intern's name perfectly every time.
If you say so, I'm not going to get involved in your inter-office relationship issues.
Get it.
Intern Camembert, right?
Yeah, intern Camembert.
It's intern Christy.
Pretty sure you
Talk to
just said
HR about
syndication.
it.
Okay,
There's
intern
nothing I can
Captain
do.
Nice. Everyone has locked in their answers. What did you pick? 8 of you picked the Green Hornet. 1 of you picked Captain Nice. None of you thought the Incredible Hulk, though he is unglamorous. And 3 of you thought Mr. Terrific.
If any of you picked Green Hornet because you thought the character was green or a hornet, I've got sour news for you.
But you know what? I don't, because it's correct. It is the Green Hornet and his partner Kato, who is played by Bruce Lee. Captain Nice And Mr. Terrific, on the other hand, were NBC and CBS's attempts to cash in on Batmania. But they were both real shows. So here is Captain Nice. On Captain Nice, William Daniels, who also played Mr. Feeney on Boy Meets World, discovered a secret formula which gave him superpowers like flight and invulnerability when he drank it. However...
But it did not give him the power to sew.
No. Or to
design clothing.
No. It also increased his natural clumsiness, so he became super clumsy.
Yep. I don't know why, but it does.
Well, here's Mr. Terrific. And on Mr. Terrific, mild-mannered gas station attendant Stanley Beamish takes a power pill to assist the government organization known as the Bureau of Secret Projects. The pill gives him the strength of 1,000 men and lets him fly by using a wingsuit. I do too, but the greatest American hero is less relevant to our game.
True.
And so now, he looked great. He looked great. He was also the voice of Kit in Knight Rider, and he was the dad in The Graduate as well. So 2 times The Graduate came up on this episode. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Or was that Lorenzo music?
Oh, was that Garfield himself, Lorenzo music?
I don't remember.
My mind palace is not immediately surfacing the answer.
Good Darcy Blogtober.
Oh, hello, Blogtoven. Good Darcy, indeed. You've come in right after our penultimate question.
I love Garfield. I just want to establish that canonically, Paul Dano loves Garfield.
Why wouldn't you love? Why wouldn't you love Garfield?
How do you feel about Mondays?
Ooh.
Oh, hate him. Can't stand him.
Yeah, which Garfield? Cat or Andrew?
Andrew Garfield. Blech. Gross. I should have those roles.
Oh, okay. You think you should have been in Tick Tick Boom instead of the Batman?
I think that I, Paul Dano, am exactly the same caliber of actor and should have all the roles that Andrew Garfield has. I'm more of a heartthrob and I can sing better.
I bet I bet Garfield hates Solomon Grundy because he was born on a Monday.
Oh.
Now let's go to our...
I want Slutty Paul Dano. I want a Slutty Paul Dano meme to replace the Drake meme.
Yes.
Pointing away and then pointing at.
Yes.
Let's get those clean.
Yeah, let's get those clean.
How do you feel about Andrew Garfield?
Oh, wait, no.
No Andrew Garfield. Garfield the cat.
No Andrew Garfield, but the cat.
Garfield the cat. There we go.
There we go.
No.
The hottest new meme for 2022.
Yes, we request all our finest meme engineers get to work on that in the meme labs. And while they're doing that, let's go to our final... Well, no, let's go to leaderboard. Dr. Crimes, you're in first, The Piddler in second, Bootleg Batman returns to third place, Brian Batson in fourth, and Stephen Premmel now in fifth. Now let's go to our ultimate question.
Finally, Dr. Crime is on top!
Wager your points now, players. Get your wagering in. This may be an unfair advantage to you, Dr. Crimes, but I know you won't have a problem with having that kind of a leg up.
I'm just really hoping we win and can get these jewels
Wouldn't
back.
it be really disappointing if all of a sudden no one got it right?
That would be incredibly disappointing.
That's why I have to hope it's that only I, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, know all the answers, because I know everything. But which of these Batman villains debuted first in the comic books? Was that Mr. Freeze, the Penguin, Riddler, or Two-Face? Do you know the answer to this one, Paul or Captain Dr. Crimes?
Riddle me this.
Okay.
It was me, the Riddler. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was me. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
You can check your diary.
Like 90% sure that it was me, the Riddler.
I think it was the Green Hornet.
I'm intern Christy.
That one was right last time, so maybe it will be right this time.
What did you say, Dr. Crimes?
The Green Hornet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that secret fifth answer.
Kind of
once
putting
again.
a lot of my eggs in that basket.
Did you wager all your points on the Green Hornet?
Every single one of them.
Okay, well, let's see what... Oh, yeah. That was you. You're right. This could have been a type-in. We didn't have a type-in this time. We'll be sure to have a type-in next time.
Yeah, this time we didn't have control over the answers because they
was
were
the Devious
left.
Jester
Well, then that
and
puts me in
Manny-Quinn.
quite a conundrum, because I don't know what website I was on.
Oh, no. But let's see what everyone picked. 7 of you said the Penguin, 1 of you said Mr. Freeze, 2 of you said the Riddler, and 2 of you, appropriately enough, said Two-Face. What's the correct answer? It's the Penguin! He debuted in Detective Comics number 58 in 1941. Mr. Freeze debuted in 1959's Batman 121, though at the time he was known as Mr. Zero.
Ew.
He wasn't known as Mr. Freeze until after the Batman 66 TV show rebranded him. The Riddler, you debuted in Detective Comics 140 in 1948. You don't look it. Slutty Paul Dano. And Two-Face was...
Mr. Zero, now just plain Zero.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then,
so,
well, no.
what?
Two-Face debuted in 1942.
Oh, okay.
And now we have to see our winners.
We have
as
to
well.
see our winners and know if we won back those jewels.
Let's see who won this game. Dr. Crimes, you won!
Dr.
Dr. Crime wins again! Oh,
Holy
for the
conclusion
first
to trivia.
time.
Oh my goodness. Does that mean we're gonna get the jewels back?
I sure hope so. Fluval and Christy, be careful! Keep watching to find out what motley plots the Jester and Manny-Quinn have in store for our heroes.
Citizens of Gotham, welcome! It is I, Rat, the head representative of the Goonian, here to tell you about an exciting offer we got for you. Now, everyone knows living in Gotham is the most dangerous city to be in the entire world.
Especially for henchpersons.
Yes, especially if you are a hench person, which is why we got this special deal for you. Now, if you join our Goonian, we can promise to negotiate on behalf of you with your villain for things such as paid sick leave. You know, all those times you're getting beat up by those mean-ass vigilantes?
They're terrible. They're rich people who punch people for sport.
Yeah,
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
We get it.
It's
Hold on.
wrong.
I know, it's wrong, which is why we're giving you paid sick leave as well as things like paternity and maternity leave, because, you know, goons got families too.
Goons got families too.
Yes, hold on. And most importantly, we have blackmailed a number of local doctors so that you, as a goon, are entitled to priority access to any of the emergency rooms in the city and special doctors that won't ask no questions, if you know what I mean.
The Goonian is here to protect you from your employers and from that crazy guy who dresses up like a bat who
I
goes
swear to
around
God.
punching people.
Fuck the bat, on.
Fluval.
No, I'm here. No, Christy's here too. Intern Christy's here too. I'm here.
Oh no! It's the Devious Jester and Manny-Quinn.
Manny, I can't seem to stop him from answering these questions. Am I pressing the wrong button here?
I see you.
Fluval! Yes, of course, hello!
Yes, it is I, Fluval.
It's the Jester!
And I am Vengeance. I'm here to defeat you, Jester.
I thought you were Fluval.
I can be two things.
Yeah. Yeah, Fluval can
I
be so many
contain
things.
multitudes, you clown prince of oversimplification.
And do you know what
I'm
else?
quite literal, that's it.
Oh.
He is quite simple. You gotta give him some credit. You know?
I feel
okay.
like that's an insult, Manny.
I would never insult you, Mr. J. You're
Good,
far too
good.
intelligent.
Thank you, yes I am.
You know what else is simple?
What?
My fists!
Oh,
Your fists.
Yeah.
Yes, do it
Yeah.
again.
Paul Dr. Crimes, either of you gonna get in on this?
I feel like we're on their side somehow.
Yes, thank you.
Oh no! What a betrayal!
No!
Riddler, you remember how we used to live together? I would always leave dishes in the sink, and you would leave really passive-aggressive notes on the refrigerator?
That was a passive-aggressive zap.
I'm not actually. I'm not really on the Jester side. I'm not really a puncher. I'm more of a Riddler. I do riddles. I don't really punch.
Do you have a riddle you'd like to drop on them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey Jester. Riddle me this. It's some are long and some are small. The Pope never uses his. What is that?
Some are
Gun.
long, some are small. You said Pope Francis never uses
The
his?
Pope never uses his. None of the popes. The Pope doesn't use his.
The answer is gun.
You'll find the answer's usually gun if you do it hard enough, you know?
You obviously haven't seen the movie Fat Tuesday, where the Pope goes on a rampage with a gun.
No, I
He
haven't.
gave up murder for Lent. Or wait, no, he gave up not murdering for whatever. Doesn't
He
matter.
gave up turning the other cheek for Lent.
Oh.
There we go. Thank you for the punch-up, Fluval.
You're welcome.
It's a last name. It's the Pope doesn't use his last name. Some are long, some are short. It's whatever. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, that must have done some damage. How are you doing, Manny-Quinn? Jester, you're almost defeated?
Well, I do think that it is about time for us to put Jester down for his nap, so,
Hey,
no, well, to be fair, you were getting a little bit cranky earlier.
I was not cranky.
Listen.
I was hungry. I needed a sandwich.
I just want to say, Misty, I see the work that you're doing, you know, I see how some colleagues may not necessarily be appreciating you, and I just want to say, if you ever want to come over to the No Longer Doing Crimes group that we are building over here.
How dare you try to poach an intern from under me?
It's a bit of a deal breaker,
How dare
Manny-Quinn.
you? First, I was gonna gloat all about how the need for sandwiches is the classic Achilles heel of a third-dimensional being, but now you're out here trying to recruit my intern?
Like, the organization is, like, a really nice system. I think that, like, the mutual respect in your partnership, like, that's really attractive to me, but honestly, the not doing crimes bit's a bit of a deal breaker.
I don't get to do the mad science. The two of us were going
you like
to
that?
use those gems in order to create a cure for all the multiverse's diseases.
Well, who has your gems now?
We have your gems! They're our gems! They're Fluval's gems!
My gems have returned to the Fluve Cave and fallen all over the floor of the Fluve Cave.
Right, where you can suck them up and spit them out of
That's
your
right, because
mouth.
that's what I want them for. I just want to suck them up and spit them on out.
Are you telling me that you're just going to put those incredibly rare and powerful gems into your mouth so that you can just spit them out?
Yeah, that's
He'll
what
probably
makes
suck them
me-
up again and spit them
Oh, it'll
out
be
of
How
your
else
mouth.
are they
Times.
supposed to get clean?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Dr. Crimes. It cleans them, and it makes me better than the Batman, who can't
Keeps
do
the
that.
algae off them.
Generally, you get a small French shrimp to take care of that for you. I mean, like...
That is true. Or you know, a centrifuge usually fixes most of those problems as well.
An enormous centrifuge.
I need no centrifuge.
No, Fluval really doesn't.
I am the
Doesn't.
perpetual motion
it's
machine.
more of like an oral fixation thing.
I am vengeance.
They do look like
I now
gushers.
know I need to be a symbol of fear,
Yes.
not hope.
We did talk about you being a symbol of fear. That is the new
Yes, I shall be a symbol of
outreach
fear.
campaign. Social media. I also want gushers.
I'm confused. Who's supposed to fear you?
All
I fear you.
All shall fear me.
I don't think Studio Cat does, but I do.
What, Jester?
I mean,
A guy named Maddie, I am not a symbol of farts. I am a symbol of fear and planet destruction. I do not heart farts. They are one of the things I heart the least, in fact.
Jester, do you do any community theater?
Yeah, how's your death of a salesman, Jester?
That being said, actually, another thing that I function as, aside from Jester's right-hand life partner, is also as his PR, and I am happy to tell you that he is one of the most renowned clowns in our universe. He is available for children's parties.
Oh.
We tried stand-up comedy. It didn't work out.
It did not work out.
It's a me.
That's sad. I was sure you would kill.
I don't like using that word. It's just too aggressive.
Yeah, there was a time when, he was doing really badly, but we got him some therapy. And like I said, pivoting to children's shows has done wonders
It
for
just
him.
fills my soul with happiness.
Okay, well, we have the gems back. Thanks so much. Please do not take them again.
Oh, I know one way to make sure they won't take them again.
Do you?
Kaboom!
Kaboom.
Gotham Earth is no more. I guess you two Skyped in somewhere else. Well, you're in Hollywood Earth, right? Paul Dano?
Yeah, I'm on Hollywood Earth.
Dr. Crimes, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Crimes Earth.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I expected. I should have realized. Of course it's Crimes Earth. Yeah, you were. Don't wait. Blogtoven, you can make a very fancy house in the remnants of Gotham Earth. A little asteroid. Okay, wait.
I mean, we do approve of stealing, to be perfectly honest, so...
I mean, the leaderboard
Great
is
crime.
giving Dr. Crimes credit for all the stolen answers, so I don't know what to tell you. Wait!
Love live crime.
Wait!
What?
Why does it have Jazzman with 0 points again? Let it go around again. Yeah, Ryan Batson was... Oh, probably because they wagered it all. It would be because they wagered it all and lost it. I see. I figured it out. See, that's how smart I am.
Context clues are no match for Fluval.
Absolutely not. Dr. Captain Douglas Crimes. Is there anywhere you would like people to check out work of you or other devious third-dimensional beings?
Not quite. You could search for the words Erik Germ if you wanted to on Google. Some interesting
Erik
things might come up from there.
Search for that. Who knows what you'll find? Paul Dano, other than, of course, your hit films, where should people...
Paul Dano, canonically love Garfield and therefore hate Mondays. And one thing that makes my Mondays a little bit better is World's Hottest Goss. 7 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/The Board Castle. It's a pretty good show.
It is a good show, and you can see that link right there in the chat. It's a good show indeed, and we've been on there, or I haven't, but you have.
Yeah, I have. I did a murder. I
Wait,
didn't
yeah,
stick,
you
but
were
I
on
did
it.
a murder.
Oh wait, I was on. I did a solo
on it.
appearance. That's right. I was testing you, and you solved my riddle, which was a lie.
I mean, what is a riddle if not just a fancy lie?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Mine was just a
That was
down-to-earth
actually a
casual
riddle.
lie.
Do you have a favorite lasagna?
What is a riddle if not a fancy lie?
It's a riddle?
Yeah, it's a riddle.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Lasagna's pretty dope.
Oh, you sure? I mean, I don't like it because it's consumable matter, but okay. Why not?
Have you ever tried putting it in your mouth and then spitting it back out to clean it?
It doesn't, I mean, for that, it sort of falls apart. It doesn't stay as clean as you'd hope.
Okay.
But I'll have to try it again. I'll have to put more pressure and see if I can compress it down into like a ball of dark compressed matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was my thing. I think you have a good idea, Slutty Paul Dano, as the Riddler.
As do you, Dr.
As do you,
Crimes.
Dr. Crimes.
We always love crime.
Thank you for joining us to our special guest villains, and you all should join us again next week for a brand new episode of Grand Trivia. And thank you also to the Jester and Manny-Quinn for your appearance. And don't you worry, we have your coordinates.